TOC is returning to the place where investigators say Leilani Simon put her son's body in a dumpster.
We're in the neighborhood before Chatham County Police announced they found Quinton's body, and people living there weren't ready to talk then, but some opening up today. Our Shay Schrader joins us live from the Azalea Mobile Home Plaza. And Shay, what did people near there tell you today?
Well, first off, we know that investigators think that Leilani went from her home on Buckhalter Road in the early hours of October 5th and came here to the Azalea Mobile Home Park, which is just 2 miles away from her home, to put her son's body in a dumpster. People that live around here had their suspicions for quite some time, saying that after Quinton was first reported missing, police showed up in large numbers, searching dumpsters, pulling security camera footage, and just generally looking for any evidence they could find.
I live in the trailer, the next trailer on the next road over, same side as this, and I came home that morning from delivering newspapers, and I saw some vehicles parked here.
Cars he says he wasn't used to seeing, parked outside of his tenant's trailer. He says he went over to see what was going on.
GBI and FBI agents here, there was 2 vehicles parked here, and they were waiting for the manager to come down. She called me and asked me if I could take the camera off up here. If you look above the window, you'll see the mount is still up there from where the camera was at, and it was pointed toward the trash cans.
Bowman says the police were asking everyone in the area if they had cameras on their homes and were going through the dumpsters repeatedly. He says they stayed for around a week and talked to him as well as other people multiple times.
It was mainly just questions if I had seen anybody around the dumpsters, if I'd seen any strange cars, any strange people walking around. That was I'd say 90 to 95% of the questions that they asked.
The police presence, Bowman says, was very unusual. Though the police wouldn't say what they were there for, people living here had their suspicions. And now that Leilani has been indicted, Bowman says he's relieved to know that the search efforts were successful.
I hope they find out really and truly what happened, because if she did do that, she doesn't deserve to be out with anybody else. She deserves to be behind bars. That's just, I'm sorry, you just don't do that to a child. You don't do that to anybody for that matter, but a child is worst of all.
Speaking of that security camera footage, the landlord told me that it was turned over to police, but he never actually got to watch it himself. So we still haven't heard any firsthand accounts of what that video actually showed. Reporting in Chatham County, Shay Schrader, WTOC News.